Hello everyone, this is the Ford Puma Gen-E, and Auto Unrecht, a local dealer here, gave me this car for a few hours. Thank you very much. I'm gonna test it a bit and see how it is. This car has a 53 kilowatt-hour battery, 43.6 kilowatt-hours can be used. Double LTP range is 350 kilometers around this. It has front-wheel drive, 169 horsepower, that's 124 kilowatt. It can charge with 11 kilowatt AC, DC with 100 kilowatt peak. 0 to 100 takes around 8 seconds and the top speed is 160 kilometers an hour. The trunk overall doesn't seem to be that big, but since it's a front-wheel drive motor, a front motor, there's a gigantic second floor here that's extremely deep and where it can fit a lot of stuff. And the floor that you have here can be in 3 levels, so outside, the highest level, or 1 level down. When we have a 12-volt outlet back here. And even though the motor is here in the front, we still have a little frunk here. And the charging cable fits here without any problem. Cool. The rear seats, this seat is in my position. I'm 180 centimeters tall, that's around 6 feet. And when I sit here in the back, yes, I'm digging into this seat, but this is nice and soft. It's even a hole there, but when I would do outside, it's a bit, yeah, there's not too much space. Headroom, I don't have anything at all. I'm touching the roof, even though we have a glass roof that we can close here in the back, in the front too, manually. And you sit a bit high. You don't have an armrest, you have 2 USB-Cs here, no air vents, but a 12-volt outlet. And light we have here in the back. On the front seats, in the door, I have all 4 window opening, locking and adjustment for the side mirrors. The seat is manually adjustable, the same as the steering wheel. And I feel a bit high. I would love to sit lower, but I can't. I'm guessing this is because of the battery. We have space down here and 2 USB-Cs, wireless charging for your phone, 2 cup holders, and another little thing that's very deep and has an extra pocket. We go through all the buttons and everything in a second. Headroom, I have, because of the panoramic roof around this. Without the panoramic roof, it would be like this. A little overview of the car. On the left stock, behind the steering wheel, I have the indicator plus wiper for the front and the rear and the light. Yeah, little things that you turn for the wipers in the front and for the rear. On the right, I have my gear selector. I have D, no regen, L, stronger regen, but in the drive modes, I can click 1 pedal drive, and then even in D, you have 1 pedal drive, amazing strong regen. I love that. And of course, park here on the side. On the left side of the steering wheel, I have my cruise control, limiter and everything. Underneath, volume of the infotainment system, voice command. Then I have some settings here on the right side for in my cockpit, where I can see my trips, I can see status information, the map and stuff like this, navigation, if you want to see that, really made in a nice way. And the cockpit has a little bit of color change when you go in different drive modes, but you can change the color by yourself as well. Then we have the phone and next and previous song. Here we have the power start stop button. You need that to drive. When you get into the car, just push on the brake, nothing happens. You have to press this and then put it in gear and drive. Underneath the infotainment screen, we have a volume knob, then you can turn, which is nice, and you press a button and then you mute or pause the music. Then we have our drive modes. We have normal, eco, sport and slippery, and then underneath 1 pedal drive and propulsion sound that I turned off immediately. It's horrible. Then we have maximal defrosting, and we have the cameras. We have a 360-degree camera, and then when you go up here, you can see the front camera, the rear, more to the front, or everything here really looks nice. I like it. Why is this on? The main screen, it's always the same. So underneath we have the climate, seat heater, temperature, steering wheel heater, automatic climate, front defrosting, rear defrosting, where should the air go. And heat has an extra button. I like this. And then the AC and the fan speed can be automatic, or you switch it. And then seat heater for the passenger. The overall layout is always the same. You can't change it. You have the map, audio, phone, and then settings, features, and apps. In apps is all your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and stuff like this, public charging. In settings, you have all the settings for phone, navigation, vehicle, have a lot of settings for locking, wipers, and so on. General, clock, display, connectivity, software updates, ambient light. And in features, we have the drive modes again, driver assist, which is really nice. So lane departure warning, if you don't like this, you just press this button here twice and then this is off. And if you don't want the overspeed warning beep, you press the limiter long and then it tells you it's off too. That's really cool. We have opened the trunk. There's no real button that you have to press it in here. Access, trip energy, so you have three trips, trip computer 1, trip computer 2, and this trip, this is always resets automatically. Charge settings, we have a charge limit. We don't have battery heating in this car, automatic, or when you navigate to a charger or manually, it doesn't exist. And that's it. And in the cockpit, by the way, you have, of course, your range, your state of charge, the gear selector and everything, and you also have the battery temperature and the motor temperature, but not as a number. It's a thing, and it's in the middle right now. So whatever that is. How does the Puma drive? Okay, regen is good, really great. Power is of course not amazing, and front wheel drive in the dark. I find the left armrest a bit more down than the middle, so I feel like I'm a bit crooked. The steering is a bit direct, but okay. What's the beeping? Overspeed warning. It's true. Turn it off. And lane keep assist off. Cruise control. You just press this button here for cruise control. It turns on. You can select if you want cruise control or adaptive cruise control with a distance. We have 4 levels of distance, and then with the up and down button, when you press it normal, you have 1 kilometers an hour, and if you press long, then it goes 10 kilometers an hour steps. And then you have, of course, resume, all the stuff you need. When you floor it, of course, you feel the torque steer, that your steering wheel is a bit unstable. When you floor it, that's totally normal, even especially in sport mode. Of course, I was wrong. The car has a steering assist, and it's the button that I press twice to get the lane departure warning off. When you have the cruise control on and you press this, then your steering assist is on. Now let's accelerate the car. I'm in sport mode, 92%, my usual spot. It's a bit wet, we'll see. Oh! Spinning wheels in the beginning, and then you feel the torque steer. 8.19 seconds. Then we go on a highway, see the noise level and how the car is at 160, which is the top speed. Anything happening? That's the weakest car I have driven in a long time, under 200 horsepower. It's weird, electric power, when you press on it. And doesn't happen too much. 130. It's not bad. Yes, it's not level of other cars, but this is not horrible. I wouldn't say that this is worse than an ID.3. The suspension is a tiny bit jumpy, but it's not horrible. Overall, of course, it's not extremely sophisticated when it comes to steering, power, suspension, but again, it's in a price level where this is totally acceptable. Woo-hoo. 164, and it feels good. Well, it's not fast, but it's fine, it's stable, it's totally okay. What did we learn about the Ford Puma Gen-E? It's a nice car with good features. Yes, it's not, doesn't have features, no head-up display and stuff, battery heating as other cars now have, but still, it seems to be very nice. It drives okay. High speed takes a bit, top speed, but still, if you need a bit of power, and this is not your car, and it's not a gigantic battery and stuff, but I think it's okay. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. And here on YouTube, there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.